All right, for our next section, we're going to be talking about mean, median, and mode, which you've probably heard of before. And then the last thing we're going to look at is box plots, which is probably something you have not seen before. Okay, so first, let's talk about the mean. The mean is the average of all the numbers. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to find the total of all the numbers added together and then divide it by the number of items. And that is how we find the mean or the average of a set of data. The median is the middle number when written in order. So for instance, we get a set of data and it may not be in numerical order. You need to place it in order and then find what's in the middle, okay? And then the mode is the most common number. So the number that shows up the most. All right, so number one says, find the mean of the set of numbers. Which is more of a representative of the data set of numbers? Okay, so for the first one, we'll find the mean of that first set of numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 93. And then we divide it by the number of numbers that we're adding together. So we divide that by 4. And I get the mean to be 25. All right, now you go ahead and find the mean of the second set of numbers. All right, you should have gotten 25 for that set of numbers as well. Okay, and then it says, which is more of a representation of the data? Well, looking at this, if we look over here, our average is way closer to the numbers listed. So this is a better representation, where this one has a mean of 25. However, those numbers are nowhere close to 25. So on the right, the numbers are much closer to the mean. So that means it is a much better representation of the data. All right, number two. Two partners in a company have salaries of $50,000 each. Of the 8 employees, 2 earn $12,700 each, 2 earn $9,600 each, and 4 earn $87,000 each. Find the mean, median, and mode. All right, so the first thing you should always do when you have a set of data is put it in numerical order. So our lowest salary is going to be 8,700, and there's 4 of them. Okay, and then we have 2 people earning 9,600, 2 people earning 12,700, and then we have 2 partners making $50,000. All right, so first thing we do is always just list those numbers in order. Okay, so to find the mean, remember I'm going to add up all those numbers and then divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and when I add all those up in my calculators, I get $179,400. And I divide that by 10, and I got my mean to be 17,940. Our median, remember we said was in the middle. Okay, so this is why it's important that you list all these in order. Because when I find the median, I like to just start at both ends and just cross off on each end until I get to the number in the middle. And you'll notice I have two numbers in the middle, and they're exactly the same. So my median is going to be 9,600. And then lastly, we have our mode. And I remember our mode is the one that shows up the most. I like to remember mode most. Well, 4 people are paid that salary. So our mode is 8,700. Okay, and that's how you're going to find the mean, median, and mode of a set of data. All right, number 3 and 4, it says find the mean, median, and mode of each set of data. So remember, the first thing we should always do is make sure that the data is in order. So let's see, 124 is our lowest, and then 138, 142, 146. Oops, I just noticed that I have a 117. We'll put that in the front, squeeze it in there. All right, and then we have a 151, 155, 160, and 172. All right, so always start by putting that data in order. Okay, so to find the mean, we're going to add all those up and then divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, when I add all those up, I got 100,305. We'll divide that by 9. And I got my mean to be 145. Okay, next we do the median. And like I said, I like to just cross off a number on each side until I get to the middle, which is right here. So my median is 146. And then lastly, I have my mode. And you'll notice that none of the numbers are repeated. So when this happens, we're just going to put none. There is no mode. Okay, so this one I'd like to have you give it a try. So first, let's go ahead and find our mean. All right, for your mean, you should have gotten 73.5. Okay, go ahead and find your median. Remember, you're going to want to make sure you have all your numbers listed in order first, and then go ahead and find your median. Actually, I think I'm going to do this one with you because we haven't had one like this yet. So notice if I do my same method of just crossing things out on both sides, I get two numbers in the middle that are not the same. When that happens, you actually are going to find the mean of those two numbers, and that's going to be your median. So I'm going to do 70 plus 76 divided by 2. And when I do that, I get 73 as my median. All right, now for real this time, I'm going to let you go ahead and find the mode. All right, your mode should have been 87 because if I look at my set of data, notice 87 is listed 3 times, and that's more than any other example on here.